Hype is here! DJ Fly Hype!
Hey, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit. Nigga want one, just say that. Walk wrong, you'll get it. Niggas on whip, gon' spread it. Make sure you get it. Nigga want one, just say that. Walk wrong, you'll get it. Niggas on whip, gon' spread it. Make sure you get 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 it.
Bitch, sir, sip, sir, smoke a perk, pop a perk, love earth. Service gone, now we on. Shit was different back when we was home. Keep it going, fans tapping on my phone.
Walking the court, smelling like gelato. Bust down, rolling, ain't a bravado. I set some face cause I know it's my time. Cut the bitch off, she got out of the line. No bitch ass off some cushion. Don't just call me like we gotta keep pushing. They tryna get the time in the fed shit.
DJ Fly
She got a little perky breast. I put a little ice on the flex. She got a little turkey neck. Yeah. Don't let that skeletons hold on my drown. My nigga feeling this, but I'm not right now. I'm in Miami like a soul pound. Call a joy, dollar jet ski. Hit a clown.
I can't be told no handguns unless the bitch come with a thud. I can't be fucking these dog hoes unless the bitch come with a button. I can't be driving no regular cars. The bitch gotta come with a button. I was broke like a wild bat. Now I'm up all of a sudden. I can't be rapping for free. They gotta send me the budget. I can't be fucking these whole rock. I had to strip on the rubber. I can't be rocking no plain Jane. Open my watch and flood. I can't be drinking no regular soda. All of my cuts be muddy. I just came home with nothing. Now I'm up all the sun. Now I'm up all the sun. Now I'm up all the sun. Money bag, money bag. I'm in the booth with the money bag. You go to breach where the money at. Where the money at.
I count the guap, count, set up shop. Ooh, fuck the cops, fuck 12. We ain't worried, not at all. Diamonds on my wrist look like McFlurries. Oh no, and these thotties ain't got manners slurping. I said the game, make an emoji a change. I said the game, make an emoji a change. Put on the better to change it, the weather, the shit turning into the rain.
Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, you know. I've been on a turn up your dial.
Your DJ's about to
Yeah, look, they said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, you know. I've been on a mission. So, okay, let's get it. Got a little time on my hands like a wristwatch. I don't got time for the brakes and the pit stop. Race through the gridlock, take it like Chris Rock. Right to the chin, still win. Heavy metals like Slipknot. Got it driving, I got tunnel vision. I just hit my stride the way I run the business. I've been making paper like I'm done to myth. See the end game, I got one division. Look, I don't ever bother with a critic. Hit him with a chronicle of Riddick. Bottom full of rhythm, and I hit it with a little bit of riddle me this, riddle me that. I rap, no time to wait, though. Elon Musk, I'm trying to bankroll. New Tesla, just cause I say so. Electric whip like Ivan Van Gogh. I just did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, you know. I've been on a mission. Okay, let's get it. I'm living on mission like totally spice. I'm baddie, she bad, but she totally nice. Still so blue and the toes really white. Det kunne blive med charter, der så for mig lag. I knew it for sure, but he left with a why. Jeg will live, but we destined to die. Du til lidt om af, bare man, den er leje. I'm a lion, ik voel me net Memphis te paaien. Ik jag hem goed in de scene. Dus eigenlijk rennen we lopen misschien. En ik wil niet eens kijken op mijn ogen. Die zien is er niet genoeg dat het goed wordt. Die I said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, I've been on a mission. So, okay, let's get it. 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 Okay, let's get it.
Can I get up? Oh, yeah.
Each and every time. Oh, you know what time it is. Each and every time. You know what time it is. Each and every time. Each and every Mother Loving Friday. Stop the Cap podcast.
Can I get up?
Yes. Yes, sir. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. We ain't gotta say no more to it. We ain't gotta say no motherfucking more to it. Each and every Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know, ladies and gentlemen, you know the motherfucking vibes. You know what I mean?
Can I get up? Oh, yeah.
So, this week, Stop the Cap podcast. Oh, well, a couple of my lights are not turning on right now. I do apologize for that, but it is what it is. So we got the overhead light. That's all we needed. Anyway, welcome in, folks. I am your boy, DJ Fly High. Stop the Cap podcast, #1 residential. I know what it is. What time it is. This week, Stop the Cap podcast. You already know we're going to do it crazy like we always do each and every Friday. But this Friday, we're getting a little in depth with the situation because there's been a lot of stuff roaming around in these streets. When I mean they roaming around in these streets, I mean straight up like it's so pathetic, it's so crazy. Like I personally can say, like, hey, yo, stop the motherfucking cap. You know what I mean?
Stop the cap.
All day, every day. We got good news, we got bad news, we got everything good to all. You know the vibes. Let me just sit here, just throw this one light on. Give me 2 seconds.
Can I get up? Oh, yeah.
All I gotta say is give me 2 seconds, throw the light on. I had the light on. But anyway, like I said, we got crazy stuff from Attack of the Bees. Yeah, Attack of the Bees. From Attack of the Bees to the ex-Marine getting locked up. You know what I mean? We got it all on Stop the Cat, ladies and gentlemen. We also got new music. We're going to drop some new music. Some old music as well. We're also going to do the throwback jam of the day. And the topic of today, we're definitely going to get into it as well.
Can I get up?
Oh, man. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. But in the words, I am in the mix. Yeah. And I say this because I love my Uncle Show Us. Hey, yo, kings and queens, welcome to the Landers and Boneway. And shout out to all my blue collar workers keeping it real, keeping it locked. Now, I mean, without y'all, we would not be here. Appreciate y'all so much. So, today, we're going to talk about it. We're also going to say happy early Mother's Day. We will not be around for Mother's Day. I'm taking a trip on Mother's Day. I will not be streaming at all on my other platforms. Mother's Day is officially Mother's Day. That's Chill Day. That's Father's Day. That's for the moms out there. Shout out to all the hard-working real moms that do their shit naive. You know what I mean? The real moms. Them do that shit naive. Not these motherfucking bougie-ass moms out here that want to...
Stop the cap.
I ain't capping, motherfucker. Why you guys stop hitting the cap sign?
Stop the cap.
All right, fair enough. You think I'm capping, you know what I mean? But it's the goddamn motherfucking truth. You know what I mean? Yo, shout out to the real ones out here because it is crazy being a mother in today's society, being a mother of past society. Have to, yeah, it's so much shit in today's world. I personally say, yo, thank y'all mothers. Thank y'all. And shout out to the real moms that put up with the family bullshit. Nah, I mean when I mean the family bullshit, I mean like you gotta deal with the son, the daughter, the husband, the in-laws, all that shit. Shout out to y'all. Nah, I mean big shout outs to y'all. You know what I mean? All day, every day. But I also do gotta give a shout out to those hardcore single mothers. Some of y'all hardcore and some of y'all not. Nah, I mean, but the ones that are hardcore, I appreciate y'all. I really do from the bottom of my heart. Know what I mean? Because y'all some hardcore mother lovers out here, and the ones who ain't hardcore, who's letting their sons be on this wild, crazy shit, like yo, like
Stop the cap.
like for instance, my condolences go out to the police officer that got shot. I want to give a moment of silence to her. She got a home invasion robbery coming home. Three young adults, black men, and this is what's wrong. I swear, this episode is going to be. This episode is me attacking the black folks, but in a proper manner, because motherfuckers need to wake the fuck up, son. I'm black and I'm proud, and I say it. And half of these motherfuckers running around saying they're black and they're proud, but they don't fucking say it.
Stop the cap.
Like they on here doing some crazy shit. Let me give a moment of silence to the officer real quick. Got lost her life. Nah, I mean, 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Right. So I'm gonna get into the news of what happened. Right. I really don't like to talk about ignorant news, but I'm put today's topic. I mean. All right. Hold on 1 second, folks. I got somebody emailing me on Facebook. Okay. I have so many topics to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. So many topics to talk about. But we're gonna talk about this one. I mean, so I brought it up. We're gonna talk about. She basically lost her life. Hold on. My computer is freezing, yo. What the fuck? See, this is what I apologize, chat. I really. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what the hell happened. I do not know what the hell happened. I swear to God on everything. I do not know what the hell happened. It's the devil. The devil's trying to not make me talk about some real shit. That's what the fuck it is. He's sitting over here telling me, no, I'm gonna cop block you because you don't talk about some real shit. Nah, see, this is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna do it. Since you wanna play that shit, I got one better. I'm gonna just pull it up off my phone and I'll just slap the link in the motherfucking chat because I'm not with this. I'm not with none of this, man. Yeah. Bad man. Bad man. Bad man. Alright, so let me go to the shade room real quick. See, I have to do this on my phone. I have no problem doing this from my phone. It's cool. I get to sit here and not really stress about that trying to crash on me again. Because that was disrespectful. Don't sit there and crash on Stop the Cap. You could crash on any other day, but Stop the Cap. You know what I mean?
Stop the cap.
Stop the Cap is the day that you give the undivided attention on the Is Naive to the First Naive. All right, I'm gonna find that article of the police officer. Basically, what happened was, and I do recall verbatim, she came home from a tour, 9 a.m. in the morning, still holstering her weapon, still in uniform. 4 men jumped her. 4 teenagers, to be precise, jumped her. 16, 18, 19, 20, and I think one was 21. One of them out of the 4 grabbed her gun after they shot her. And the crazy part about the situation is her fellow comrades did not find her until like almost a few hours later because she apparently decided to crawl, try to get her own self-help. Now, I mean, granted, shout out to her. It's a tragic loss. We wasn't supposed to lose that. But how can you be how can you be in that situation? Like, bro is literally 16 years old. And he sat there and basically destroyed his life. I can understand the 18-year-old, 19-year-olds, and the comments be crazy. The comments be like, hey, yo, it must be hard. They look like they're 30. They had it rough. It's like, where's the single moms out here? It's the single mom's problem. They're trying to be men out here. I mean, granted, you know, single moms out here have it hard trying to be a mom and a dad. You know what I mean? Granted, it's a bad stigma. You know what I mean? But it doesn't have the right for anybody to say that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just reading the comments. I'm scrolling down the comments. I'm reading the comments. Another comment said that, oh, this wouldn't happen if, you know, the fathers would be in their lives more. Oops, wait, that's the baby mama's problem. They like to sit here and bullshit. Now, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Some of these comments are a little atrocious and barbaric, although they have some volume and weight to them. Because if you really think about it, like, really truthfully, if you would have had that home structure a little bit more, you wouldn't be so angry at the world in today's society, folks. Now, if you really look at it like this, the statistic rate of black people going to jail for a gun crime is very high. It's very, very high. It's very, very high. Like, the numbers wise, like. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, we all had, like, we all understand, you know, 2018 was violent for us. You know, guns were going crazy, and they still are going crazy, right? You have all these people getting whacked, smacked, killed. It's mass murders left and right. And the crazy part about all this bullshit, 9 times out of 10, it be the home of the loving structure. It be the home motherfucking structure. It be the whole motherfucking structure. People really need to understand and realize something, right? If you have mom and dad at home, you're good. If you had mom and dad pass away at a particular time, you're good. If you had just dad by himself doing both parts and he's keep you out of trouble, that's good. But to these knuckleheads out here that want to be in these streets and they living at home with single parents, yo, to the single parents that got these knuckleheads in these streets, that's wild the fuck out. I only got one thing to fucking say to y'all.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit.
Because, granted, 9 times out of 10 you're tired. You come home from work, you're exhausted. Okay, cool. Granted, it happens. It shouldn't. You shouldn't have no knowledge of what your child is doing.
Can I get
I'll say this again. You should not have. You should be knowing where your child is at all time until he's the age where he's a law-abiding citizen for real, and that's on him. But a 16-year-old got caught up in a stupid situation. Now, granted, this is Chi-Town. This is Chirac. This is Chi-Town, Chicago. It'd be crazy. I got a homie named Wolf out there. Shout out to him, man. He living out in them streets, and I be feeling like, don't get me wrong, it's crazy all over the world, right? It's crazy all over the world. I'm not saying that. I'm not knocking that, but for you to sit here and physically wait until a woman gets off of her shift and then assault her, not even assault her, murder her. That right there speaks a whole lot more volumes than what people realize. Like, people need to understand that this whole situation of guns getting on the streets and all of this stuff started in the early 40s, mobster gangster. And then, see, I'm gonna break it down to y'all. And I really didn't want to talk about this, but I'm gonna break it down. Now, this may make sense for some of y'all, but this make sense for people who live in New York, right? Listen. 2 things, right? Number 1, the gang life in New York. The gang life in New York has been crazy, right or wrong, right? We're talking about early 40s, before World War II. The gang mobster life was crazy. You had the Russians and Italians going at it like it was no tomorrow, right? Then you have the 70s mobsters, which was us, the black folks. You know what I mean? And it became a bloody warfare. So now you're at a place where gang violence is at an all-time high. This so-called new lifestyle of living in today's generation is so pathetic, it's crazy. Like, this young generation rather sit here and relive the shit that we did back in the days. The cocaine epidemic, the fucking gang banging around, rather be in an abusive relationship over than dating a fat dude. Like, it's sad to see that we're going ass backwards in life. Brother Cloudy, welcome to the stream. How are you?
Can I get
I want to check in for the one time. Thank you so much. We are living in a world that's starting to become ass backwards, ladies and gentlemen. If you really peep, like, we were trying to progress after World War II. And here comes Vietnam, here comes Korean, here comes Iraq, here comes Afghanistan, here comes all these crazy parts. All right, cool. But it seems like we are becoming less and less human. We are just becoming animals in these streets. And it's so uncouth to even think that. You know what I mean? I don't really, want to go into great detail, but put it to you like this: we are living on borrowed time. We are living on borrowed time, and for us to sit here and fuck around, and I'm trying to be civilized, but it's hard to be civilized when majority of the people who are fucking up are my brothers, my black kind, and I don't understand this analogy. We have it bad enough. We get scrutinized by black women. We get scrutinized by our jobs at school, our jobs in school. Then we gotta only people like I'm not trying to play the whole race card, but like people have to understand like being an African American in the United States is different being an African American in Europe, being an African in Africa, shit like that. It's such a bad stigmata that we are living in that it's like that's why this whole called Western feminist feminine movement is trumping on the masculinity, because it's like we sit here and do ignorant things. Like, for instance, I could understand if you're married, okay, cool, you have a family, right? What gets me is that it's not my generation that I'm scared of. It's the women that's growing up in my cousin's generation. Because there's some shit, right? I want y'all to hear that pertains to this, right? And it's a scary thought. It makes you wonder, really and truthfully, what legacy are we leaving behind? Like, is it like, do we have to sit here and re-educate these kids? Do we have to sit here, take away their cellular devices and teach them what being human and being humanity really is? Because the shit that comes out of people's mouth now these days, it's not like, okay, it's more like that's sick here. And here's one of them. If I could get it to play. Oh, I sent it to my cousin. Hold on 1 second. Let me send it to myself. Wait, I sent it to myself, didn't I? I sent it to myself to send it to him, right? Hold on 1 second, chat. Oh, let me send it to myself real quick. It's this clip. I'm not even gonna cap. This clip is crazy, yo. What I mean is crazy, like, it's crazy. Send it to myself for a second. Right, this is the clip. So this is what's wrong with today's generation, and I like I said, I give my cousin his respect, yo. I give my cousin his respect because truthfully, this shit's wild, yo. Oh God, it's really wild here. So I'm gonna mute my music for a hot second. You know what I mean? Let's get to it. Just let me click on the link real quick. Just listen, folks. Just listen.
Or an abusive boyfriend? I'd rather have an abusive boyfriend. I don't fuck with that one. Abusive. All abusive. Oh, no. Would y'all rather have a fat boyfriend or an abusive boyfriend? I'd rather have an abusive boyfriend. I don't fuck with fat boys. What about you? Abusive. Abusive. All abusive. Oh, no. Would y'all rather have a fat boyfriend or an abusive boyfriend? I'd rather have an abusive boyfriend. I don't fuck with fat boys. What about you? Abusive. Abusive. All abusive. Oh, no. Would y'all rather have a fat boyfriend?
Once again, these are These are the Black Kings. These are the future Black queens, right? Supposed to be carrying the Black community on forward, right? So how can you sit there and say I really want to be in an abusive relationship over dating a fat man? Like that don't make that really don't make no sense. It doesn't make sense. Like why would you want to? Granted, not everybody would deal with a fat man, and everybody would deal with no, I mean not everybody's comfortable with that. But for you to sit here and literally just be like, what's the word? Adequate is the word I'm looking for. Adequate to say that and comfortable to say, hey, if it was between me and if it was between a fat dude or abusive man, I would choose abusive man. So here's the thing. Here's the thing that bugs my soul about today's generation. You're willing to sit here and denounce everything that our forefathers have fought for, right? Don't matter if you're black, white, Hispanic, whatever, right? Don't matter. You rather sit here and not, like, it's crazy. Then there's another clip saying that, hey, yo, once again, I'm not coming at my black queens, but y'all have to understand, y'all mindset is garbage now these days. Y'all want to sit here and beg a man for money in an op way, like, oh, you're fat, your pocket gotta be fat, you gotta have money. I'ma say this. I don't give a fuck what Steve Harvey says. Steve Harvey, I respect you and all, but when it comes to certain shit, my nigga, you
Stop the cap.
especially on this topic with women. Every time, like you're mad that men are being vocal and saying, what do a black woman bring into this table? Not a woman, what does a black woman bring to the table? Because most of the black girls, and you're talking about, oh no, what did you bring to? No, I already have a table. I'm already established. My table is whatever I have. It'll be my car. It'll be my house. It'll be my job. I'm already established. I'm asking her, what does she bring to the table? Because I'm not looking for the money. I'm looking for the empathy. If she's not bringing that to the table, see, that's the problem with motherfuckers now these days, especially with women. Black women, they want to sit here and be like, oh, you got to bring something to the table. Well, we are the table. Men are the table. I'm keeping it funky. I'm keeping it real. We are the table. And if any woman got a problem with that, they can literally sit on my motherfucking face, and I'm gladly. Not me, like, I'm just being honest. Like, come on, because without men, half of this world would not coexist. You know what I mean? I'm keeping it funky real. What's wrong is the black woman. The black women now these days have this mindset that they could be better than a man, because a black man or a man in general, because they go to, like, shorty, so what? You got your bachelor's at the age of 28. Whoopty scoopty doo. I'm proud. That means that I have a smart woman on me. I don't have a dumb ditzy motherfucking bitch bimbard that I gotta worry about. I'm not stressing about that. Okay, you make what, $10,000 a year more than me. Kudos to you. I'm happy. That means you're working. You're a hustler. Like black women now these days try to be masculine. Nah, chill with that masculinity shit. That's for the men to do. What happened to the black woman who didn't really cater to a man's needs, but more like was being humble about it? Oh yeah, y'all got tired of dealing with a man because y'all dealing with niggas.
Stop the cap.
And that's another thing I gotta address too.
Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit.
That's another thing I gotta address too. Women need to stop calling men niggas.
Stop the cap.
Oh God. Oh God. Because it's not right. Because if you're calling us niggas, by all means, we should be able to call you bitches and hoes. Like, come on, think about it. Think about it. With all due respect, think about it. Because I'm not a low down trashy person. Just because simple fact that your previous was a nigga, which is a low down trashy person, doesn't mean that I'm a nigga. Stop that cap on that. Recognize I am him, not them. Alright? And that goes out to all the men out there who like mindset like me. We are him, we ain't them. You know what I mean? Oh God. Like you see every other race chilling, living their life, having babies, grandbabies, triple babies, stuff like that. But the black community can't get it together. Now I'm not trying to come at my brothers and sisters, but y'all on this mindset wave that it's like you guys are being psychologically seduced to shit without even realizing what the shit is. Man, let's honestly keep it real. Let's honestly keep it real, because like with all actuality, you should not be thinking like that. Now, excuse me. Shout out to the 2% out of the black community of women who don't think like that. But you the 2% that's high maintenance, already scooped up, wiped up, got kids, dropping the third baby, and looking fine, as I might add. You know what I mean? But like it's just sad. And like this is what we deal with today with these young like, come on, bro. Like, oh God, come on. Like it makes you really, really wonder how sick this world is. You know what I mean? For real. You're just like, hey, yo, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. And then on top of that, what makes it worse about the black kind? Like I said, I don't mean to scrutinize, but tonight y'all get an educational lesson from me. You know what I mean? Oh God, what's wrong with the urban women? Man, she's too quick to sit here and assume. That's the problem. The urban woman's too quick to assume, because why? They dealt with negativity in the past. They dealt with damage. They dealt with so much negative emotions that it puts them on the defensive edge. Now, granted, we get that. I get that. But if I'm coming to you cool, calm, and collective, talking about a conversation, you should be too. You shouldn't be like getting all pissy and upset about a situation. All we just are asking a question, and that's what's hard. That's what's hard now these days, when trying to sit here and just have a conversation. It's hard to explain to anybody now these days, because anybody's quick to assume. Not just the opposite sex. Anybody can sit here and assume words and all this extra stuff. Like, for instance, we all know the whole situation about Tory Lanez. You know what I mean? Shout out to the big TT. You know what I mean? TL, baby, all day, every day. He tried to sit here and get his what you call it, approved, right? Sit here, come back to the reality, come back to the world, right? Got shut down.
Stop the cap.
I got shut down, and it's like, what's the point of trying to pin something on somebody that's not even true? Once again, assumptions and lies get you caught up in this world. I'm telling y'all, folks, I need to pay attention and wake up, have that third eye open all day, every day. But I'm bored. We'll be right on that, folks. It is what it is. This world is just a cold ass motherfucking world.
They don't even need to be as famous as me. I don't think I meet them at the places I be, but deep down I think about you all day, mommy. I know I'm a pit bull, but dolly, mommy. I just wanna take you on a holiday, mommy. Say what's on your mind, I'm gonna call away, mommy. Come and rescue me. Take me out the club, take me out the trap, take me out the market, take me out the map. I'm tryna hit the group chat. I be here, DJ Flyer.
No airports and no flights, that's how I wanna live my life, is that alright? 10 girlfriends and no wife, that's how I wanna live my life, is that alright? No sport cars and no ice, okay, maybe a little ice, we all got a little vice. No selfies, just say hi, I'm so healthy, A-Live. 4L, we them same guys. Equity for my dogs, only time you see gang signs. I'm looking to change lives, I already changed mine. Our ambition just ain't the same size, you pint size. Watching my
I be here, DJ Flyer.
ambitious 14-year-old. Grades going down as I'm stacking up zeros, but not the De Niro. Peach fuzz coming in, cool kid, but my hair cut like I'm a weirdo. Peyton Seaver, Montrez Harrell, scuffed up kicks, Old Navy my apparel, let him my girl like I'm sterile. Told him my whip, I thought I had a green arrow. I was never meant to be a college applicant. I look like going to college after this. Class clown type that like to holler at the chicks. Friend group solid as it gets. Recording in my room with the air conditioner all up in the mix. Did a couple local shows, okay, my following exists. Even if it's 15 high school chicks. Better than a front row. One day I'm gonna be front row at the Knicks. Wait until the world gets a load of this. Ooh.
Can I get a
I just signed a deal, now my next Sub-Zero. Mustache coming in, I really want a beard though. And I really think this might be my year though. Suddenly I've made some Montclair my apparel. Playing dive bars and stopping the Cracker Barrel. No security, my brother's going step Will Ferrell. Getting no more straight and narrow for me. Street raps maybe as if this the era for me. Is the playing field fair, is it fair for me? A couple carrots in my ears, enough carrots for me. I'm feeling like the local scene finally cherishing me. Selling out my hometown so my parents can see. Charismatic, naive, young, arrogant teen. Giving everything I got to the American dream. But I'm still playing 1 p.m. sets at the festivals. Looking at the crowd, they embarrassed for me. Jeez.
Can I get
Ambitious, 24-year-old. Used to have dreams of being friends with my heroes. Now I'm Andrea Pirlo out in Europe spinning euros. French girl chewing on my earlobe.
The homie Jack in the building. The homie Jack in the building. The homie Jack in the building. Ooh, that shit.
Can I get
That is bad.
Trying to be inspired, but y'all ain't got nothing. They trying to downplay me now.
Oh, yeah.
That's something.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that coming.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Audition for a leading,
Oh yeah.
call back from it.
Oh.
Festival headliner.
Oh.
Keeping them heads nodding. I
Oh.
tell her I'll be back, but I
Oh.
don't know when the next time.
Oh.
Folks think it's about to be
Oh.
more acting and less rhyming.
Oh.
But nah, I gotta show you boys.
Yes sir, yes sir. Each and every Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Your boy DJ Fly, aka the Stop the Cap podcast, baby. Hey, stop the podcast, baby. Oh, you know what I mean? So we're gonna get into it. So we're gonna get into the next topic. Death. You know the old saying, watch out for them bees. Them bees can sting. You ever heard the saying? A thousand stings can kill a person. Well, that's what happened, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we're gonna get into it. Shebang bang shabuki on the name. You know what I mean? What? So maximize this page so it'll be easier. So basically what happened is 6 people killed from being stung by African motherfucking bees. The most deadly of the bees, yo. I'm talking about these bees are so deadly. I'm talking about, yo. You think we drink about water right now? That's how scared I am when I see these bees. I'd rather sit here, drink my water, and stay absolutely still like this. And drink my motherfucking water. Because I'm telling you, it's getting stung by 1,000 bees. Getting stung by 1,000 motherfucking bees. So we're gonna read the article. We're gonna talk about it. Nah, I mean, and it's so horrendous, but we gotta talk about it because you don't fuck with Mother Nature. Mother Nature stings, y'all. Mother Nature stings. You know what I mean? So what happened was 6 passengers were killed. They were stung to death by African bees when the bus they were riding crashed into the El Costa Rica. Basically, that's basically a beehive, right? A beehive range, right? Basically what is beehive range, right? The driver is 22-year-old Santa was driving the route between the north cities Chigonta and Santa Vesa when the school bus, mind you, this is a school bus, this ain't a regular bus, it's a school bus, started having mechanical issues causing him to lose control. He crashed into a 160 feet ditch, which impacted multiple wooden boxes. And so apparently that hillside that they were on, it was overlooking the bee farm. He slid, rammed the gate, smashed it to the bees, and they all started saying, "Oh, dinner time!" Sad to say, can I get up? And you can't eat. Think about African bees. I'm gonna fucking job. African bees are the most deadliest bees there is. They don't know when to stop stinging. It's not about the stinging that they're doing, is how much venom they are injecting into each sting they're putting into you. So 1 prick, 2 prick, 3 prick, 4 prick. It doesn't go by the person not feeling the pain of the stings more than the venom running through their course. For you to get stung by a few boxes worth of those motherfuckers, oh yeah, you dead. You dead. No offense, but you dead. It's gonna be hard to recover you on God. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, nothing like that. I'm just being honest with the folks, you know what I mean? Can I get up? So 45 out of 60 passengers, including Herrera, were attacked by the bees. Residents rushed to the rescue to the passengers, but the bees overpowered the area. Authorities named fatalities. One was 47 and her daughter was 8. Which is sad to see. A 47-year-old and an 8-year-old died like that. That's sad. I'm not trying to cap. Who else died was a 19-year-old, a 32-year-old, a 38-year-old, and an 84-year-old. Now, and it's like, I'm not even gonna lie, on God, it really do be sounding like it's Final Fantasy. It really do be sounding like it's Final Fantasy. On God, I don't know why. I really don't know why that situation, but that situation really does sound like on some Final Fantasy shit. Like, I'm not even capping. Like, I was amazed, because not the fact of reading the comments, it's just the fact that the whole situation happened. Like, you can't. So that's the thing about this world. There's so much negativity goes on in the world that little stuff like this, it may be little to some people, it's big to me, because it's like, that shows that as a human being that we lack the necessities to remember certain things for us to do. Like for instance, the whole mother loving situation right here. Or they had mechanical issues with the bus. Did somebody check the maintenance? Did somebody do anything maintenance wise? Two, it's just the small stuff. It's the small stuff that gets people and makes people fuck up in life. But that some of these are tragedies and some of these are fuck ups. Let's be realistic. This is a tragedy because he was having mechanical issues. He was trying his best to swerve, make sure everybody was straight, make sure everybody was alive. He did the utmost respect of trying to sit here and do what he can do. I'm not saying nothing negative or anything about that. He saved 45 passengers out of the 60. He just couldn't save two. Like, oh my God. That's all what it was. It's two that didn't what's the word? The five. It's five that didn't make it. It's like this. I say this. Everybody. Who those who don't read the Bible? I have to be like that. For those who ain't spiritual, who don't read none of that stuff, you know what I mean? It's more of a hard way to explain the situation, but put it like this: there's recordings on how people die and how many people are dying, and let's just say the numbers are adding up.
Can I get a
Hold on just a second, chat. Looking for the article. Right, oh God, like it's crazy to know that this is life. Freakish accidents happen. Like on God, freakish accidents happen. Shout out to the family that lost their loved ones. I pray that y'all have peace and understandings. It was just an accident. It's nothing you can do. It's nothing you can afford. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get to the second topic since we had the throwback song of the day, and the throwback song of the day is "On My Grind" by Yeti. He 7 years ago I met him through mutual friends at a party. So we're gonna play his track, you know what I mean? And then we're going to play some new music that just dropped as well. His new song I actually got. But you know what it is, your boy DJ Fly High. Let's get to it, you know what I mean? On My Grind, Tuggy, throwback song of the day. Let's get to it.
Yeah, she hold me up. On my grind, no nigga on that grind. On my grind, no nigga on that grind. On my grind, no nigga on that grind. Yeah, I'm on my grind. On my grind, no nigga on that grind. Yeah, I'm on my grind. I can tell you motherfuckers to the water. Tell me you gon' drown or y'all niggas gon' drink. Tell me why I think I need a shrink. Feeling like Cam in the pink. Hold up.
Nigga need a pen like I'm Tommy. Put me on the beat, I catch a homie. Pull up in your mint like Romney. All out, nigga. Know that shit wet like the Sonny. Swish. Know I need a queen like Savannah. No, it's no doubt with the nanny. She Bollywood dance like Punjabi. Slumdog nigga eating Mahi, paying like Dolly. I'm a worst behavior nigga feeling like Dahi. Probably sing a lottie dotty with a Saudi. I be counting all money, I ain't at the Jordan Illuminati. Nope. Got a little angel that I can't forget. Coming through my soul, it touches 7%. Yeah, she hold me long. Yeah, she hold me long. Did it all faithful, watch the turn around. On my grind, no nigga on that grind. 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 Boy back like, ain't this what you wanted? Tell me how you running. I ain't even mean to son it. Put them working, I be blunting. Oh my God, you gotta love it. No, you gotta love it. I'ma in my own lane, kick shit like I put in that. Who done done it? Rap game summit, I be on my grind, nigga. I ain't talking pot shovels and I'm skating through these drawers, pulling rubbers out the cover. That became a day to day, and I'm just keeping it 100. Brain bandit, had a bad habit. Squad multiply like some motherfucking rabbits. Rap game tragic, y'all can't have it. I don't do average, still dress lavish. Where the torch at? You know you gotta pass it. Know it's still crazy and keep you so savage. It's more than a smash it. This is for the masses. Had to go in, boy. This my rite of passage. I'm gone. Got a little angel that I can't forget. Coming through my soul, it touches 7%. Yeah, she hold me long. Yeah, she hold me long. Did it all faithful, watch the turn around. On my grind. No nigga. Can I get up?
On my grind. Y'all nigga on my grind. Man, on my grind. On my grind. Y'all nigga on my grind. On my grind. Y'all nigga on my grind.
Can I get up? Can I get up?
I could get a day with the pay. Sitting in the caddy, plotting on the bench. Baby, do a hottie, do a 10. You should bring your fans, yeah, bring your friends.
Can I get up?
Hype is here! DJ Fly Hype!
According to their report, it happened in last period here at Eustis Middle. It says a substitute teacher heard a student talking about how his friend, a 7th grader, wanted to vape. She then gave him hers to take a hit.
Teachers, it's scary now.
Jennifer Hunter has an 8th grader at Eustis Middle School. As a mom, she's had her worries about what other kids are doing at school.
I never thought that a substitute teacher would give my child that or someone else's child any of that stuff, just other students.
According to a Eustis police report, a 7th grader said a substitute teacher named Jennifer heard his friend say he wanted to vape, and that she said, "I have one," and pulled it out. That 7th grader says she then asked if he wanted a hit and told him not to report it.
You can't do this. You just can't do it. I mean, this should be common sense.
Eustis police say the substitute, Jennifer Hale, is facing child abuse charges.
So she has a responsibility to that classroom to protect kids, not abuse them.
According to the report, when the principal confronted Hale about what happened, she admitted to it and was escorted off campus and told not to return. Chief Capri says the reason she gave for doing it was surprising.
We contacted her. She immediately, post Miranda, confessed to doing it. And her response was she just wanted to fit in. I don't get it. What is there to fit in? You're there to teach a class, not to fit in.
And Hunter feels the same.
They don't need to fit in with the kids at all. They need to be more parent-like than fitting in with the kids.
Now, I did talk to the Lake County School District. They say that Hale is no longer employed with them. They say she started substituting for the district in November of last year and had no prior disciplinary issues. Hale has been released on $1,000 bond. Live in Eustis, Haley Crumblehome, West 2 News.
Can I get a
Sits here. Who sits here? It tries to fit in. Yeah, like come on. Let's be realistic. Let's be really realistic right now for a second, right? Let's be really realistic. All right. You sat here, gave a student this. This is 21 and up. 21 and up. Legally, you can't smoke. You can smoke 18 and up legally, but it's red flags. It's a big red flag when you hear a 7-year-old say I'm trying to smoke. But granted, these kids now these days are really starting to smoke young, bro. Like, oh God, like,
Stop the cap.
like, oh God, they're really starting to smoke young. Cause I remember I was watching this show called New Amsterdam, right? Shout out to that, right? It had an episode where a kid came in for vaping at a young age and fucked up his whole lungs. And I'm looking at it like that's the reason why I waited till I was of age to start smoking legally, let my lungs develop and all that stuff, you know what I mean? But yo, it's a big situation. Like you really sat here and gave a student who you supposed to sit there teach. I don't care if you're a substitute teacher, you're supposed to teach that student. And I mean, you sat there and gave him a vape. And just because he wanted to fit in. Just because he wanted to fit in, you decided to give him the vape. Yeah, that's a stop the cap pure moment, because why would you sit there and give somebody a vape of that magnitude? Because you want to fit it and you told him not to report you. So what type of lifestyle you are so-called living? Because apparently you must be in motherfucking denial. You gave an adolescent something that he's not supposed to. Not supposed to have. And I mean,
Can I get a
I'm just dumbfounded at the whole situation, because it's like, yo, you really listened to it and heard what they said. Like, she really sat there, bro, and just gave it to them, bro. Like,
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit.
I'm very disappointed. I'm just truly disappointed. Like, you don't understand how disappointed I am. Like, Just don't. Just don't. But anyway, you know what time it is. We're about to get up on out of here. I'm your boy, DJ Fly Hype. You know the vibes.
Can I get a
Want to wish everybody a blessed night. Want to wish everybody a happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Want to wish my folks thank you for pulling up. And y'all have a wonderful and blessed night, all right? We're going to get up on out of here.
Bring your friends.
I could get a bang with the pain. Sitting in the caddy, plotting on the best. Baby, you a hottie, you a 10. You should bring your fans, bring your friends. I could get a bang with the pain. Sitting in the caddy, plotting on the best. Baby, you a hottie, you a 10. You should bring your fans, bring your friends.
chillin' overseas, trying to chase these M's? Out in Hackney, in the ends. I don't want no hand, I don't want no land. Got it on my own, this shit is known. Oh, he in the zone, he in the zone, Did it for my own, bitch, Go slow, I'm broke, I move a little slow. Longevity is something that they don't know. All started from a yo, trash is on the stove. Nigga, I was chefing, missing class to do a show. All I ever wanted was a tape, they ain't love, now we fucking everywhere. Young and better use a glove. Shouts out the water, baby, shouts out the blood. Shouts out my body, this and that, such and such. When you see me ride, now you better pull up that clutch. Then I hit the studio, matching busy with the Dutch.
I could get a bang with the pain. Sitting in the caddy, plotting on the best. Baby, you a hottie, you a 10. You should bring your fans, bring your friends. I could get a bang with the pain. Sitting in the caddy, plotting on the best. Baby, you a hottie, you a 10. You should bring your fans, bring your friends.
I know I'm a youngin', but I live this life. Sippin' on a little time, feelin' nice. If you ain't having fun, you ain't living right. They talking about some guns, so can y'all really fight? I could bring my niggas, you can bring